Hey guys, we are going to make one of our favorite little recipes that I don't really share with many people. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna try. It's gonna be my first time using the Vitamix actually to make it in, but it's a recipe for chimichurri. So many people use it in place of ketchup. It's really tasty on eggs, on steak, on chicken, on pretty much anything, vegetables. It's healthy, and even kids like Addison like it. So it's pretty simple. Again, this is the first time using the Vitamix for it. I usually use the food processor, but I'm too lazy to get it out and clean that whole thing. So we're gonna try the Vitamix. Very simply, what we're gonna do is start with 2 already sliced and seeded jalapenos. Pop them in the blender. 2 large size. Wear gloves when you cut them and get the seeds out. If you like super spicy, leave some of the seeds in because they're gonna be pulsed up into the mixture anyways. But wear gloves. You will thank me. If you don't, you're gonna be paying for it, and for a couple days too. So wear gloves when you cut them and take the seeds out. Again, if you like really spicy, leave a little bit of the seeds in. We take them out just because the kids like them. Second thing that's going to go in is you're going to add 2 full bushels of parsley. You can use flat leaf Italian or just regular old standard parsley that they garnish plates with at diners. I go with the regular old just because I feel like the flavor is pretty fresh and it just works for me. It's nice and cheap. And also I can tell the difference between that and the cilantro when it comes time. So 2 bushels, just take the stems off and just use mostly the leaves. Dump it in. And we're going to pulse this just so we can shrink it down a little bit. It scared you. Sorry. We're going to add a little tiny bit of extra virgin olive oil or grapeseed oil to this just to get it started. So I see with it being the first time using the Vitamix that we need to use our little pulser like thing. Alright, so that's smushed down pretty well. And now that this thing is in my face, I'm not quite done yet. We're going to add 1 full bushel of fresh cilantro. And that's going to go right in with everything else. Again, we're going to rinse this all out before you use it and shake it dry and then wrap it in some paper towels so that you're not getting too much moisture. And then 6 full sprigs of fresh oregano. You can just throw it right in with the stems and it'll be just fine. So we're going to add also some garlic. I'm cheating right now because I didn't have time to mince up garlic, so I sometimes go for this in the produce section. It's about a good healthy tablespoon of fresh chopped garlic. And what we're going to do here is add about 1/8 to 1/4 of a cup, depending on how thin you want, of the olive oil. Of the olive oil, yep. We're going to put this back on. Scooch it to the side a little. And once you get that nice and blended, you're just going to add a little bit of either apple cider vinegar or white vinegar. I prefer to use that. Some people like red wine vinegar. I feel like it tastes differently, and I'm not a big fan. So you're just going to slowly add in some vinegar. Now, your proportion should be less vinegar to a little more oil. So we're going to say, hold on here. Addison, can you hit the start button for me? Down there? Yeah. Yep. About 1/8 of a cup. cup of the vinegar. Taste it and see if you like it. If it's too spicy for you, then you're going to add a little more vinegar. If it's not spicy enough, you can always add a third jalapeno if you like to. Or the next time you make it, use a little less oil. It's not a lot of oil. It's nice and pretty and green. And this is a batch that's enough to get you for quite some time. You can put it on turkey burgers. You can put it on eggs, like I said. We're using it on steak tonight. So try it out and enjoy.